Where are all the cats? Oh, I missed him. It was a blur. What other cat is in there? Hey, Larry. It's a Clara. What's going on over there? Oh, stop your mean old cat. She's got eyes on them.
Okay, I'm gonna close some things out out here.
Oh. Can I not wait?
Where'd she go?
She's right there staring at all the other cats over here.
Here's Stella.
Hey, Fern. Trying to keep mean old Stella from attacking someone. And we've got Zelda in there. Hank. Wilson. And Doc. And litter box cleaning time because we both worked a little late. So we're behind on things. Fern says hi to you.
Hello, Fern. Sorry for the abrupt exit yesterday. I was trying to get done with everything, saying thank yous and byes, and then the coworker walked in, so I had to shut it off. I feel like an idiot.
Hey, Tina.
Talking to my phone.
They are still hurting quite a bit. They hadn't been too bad for a couple of months, I guess, and they made them extra tight this month. I said when I first got them that now I understand why babies are so cranky when they're teething. I didn't have braces as a kid. I knew they wouldn't be comfortable, but they are definitely very painful sometimes. It's like I simultaneously don't want to eat anything, and then I also want to eat everything because sometimes when I bite down or chew, that makes them hurt a little bit less temporarily. And then I just lay in bed and whine at the end of the night. Robert can confirm.
Do that anyway.
I don't whine without a reason. What are you doing, Hank? What are you doing, buddy? I was in the other room with Doc after he finished eating, but before everyone else was done. And he acts a lot more like Tabby in there. Sweet and purrs and wants plenty of attention. Let me cradle him like a baby. But once he gets out here, he's got too much stuff to do. Too many other cats to chase and things to get into. He's getting so big. Such a big cat. I don't know where he went now. And this one is big too, aren't you? What are you doing?
Just dropped one of these.
Doc did.
Stop.
In the right box, yeah. That was Doc.
What is it?
I'm sure they'd be very happy there with you. Can't believe they're so big and so old and we've had them so long.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, baseball was just getting started. Baseball's been over for 2 months.
Zelda.
2.5 months. Might have been anyway.
Ow. I don't know what I touched. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick the scratcher, buddy. Hey, Jennifer. I can't even think of words now. Multitasking. That's what I'm multitasking. He's getting the boxes while I do a little bit of this before we can play with the toy. I'm still in a post-Thanksgiving fog, I think.
We didn't peel the other boxes, so I guess I'll take it.
No new adoptions or changes, no emails based on Pet Finder. We really need to update our pictures and blurbs on there probably. I'm sure it's been a month or so since we did that.
At least.
And I think we might need to change them from kittens to young cats, or I think it's baby or young cat. So I think they might need to go from baby to young cat. Like we said on other videos, it might be for the best that people don't decide to get a cat while their house is full of wrapping paper and tissue paper and lights and cords and Christmas trees.
Just finished these.
Someone is yelling at the litter boxes. There's Doc. How much food do they have left?
What?
How much food did they leave?
I don't know.
You were in there? Doc ate it. You don't need to eat more food, buddy. You're already big enough.
He's gonna get bigger now if he ate a whole bunch of the food.
Mm-hmm. You ate at least some of it, didn't you? Why'd you do that?
More than he did.
Why'd you do that? Doc.
That reminds me, I have some by Walgreens on my own.
He belongs to the Clean Everybody's Plate Club. Hanky. And then the three girls out here, Clara and Lily and Stumpy, they like to play musical dishes when they're eating. Tail's whipping. She's probably about to scratch me. She gets all grumpy and stressed out by the babies. Oh, Stella's going in her box. That's a fine place to be. Better than chasing after other cats. What are you doing in there? I'm uninterested in my toy. Doc will play. Won't you? Oh! I think it was Zelda in the tunnel. Yeah, there's a little face peeking out now. Might have been messing with someone else in it. Yeah, that happens to me too. It veers. Hey, Connie.
Yeah, Connie, you weren't here. Sorry for the abrupt exit yesterday. I was trying to race my coworker. I heard her coming up the stairs and she walked in before I was done.
He had his metal detecting meeting yesterday, and My mouth was in no mood to do anything besides go home and take a shower and lay in the bed. I said before that it hadn't been bothering me as much for the past couple of months, but that changed yesterday. I decided to make them extra super tight. On the top I even got some of that, I don't know what it's called. It's like rubbery, flossy stuff wrapped around my front teeth to make it even tighter. So that's fun. What are you doing? What are you doing? I brought it on myself. Totally superficial cosmetic reasons for getting my braces. Teeth had always been real crowded on the bottom, but got to the point where they're starting to move one of my top teeth, and I could tell in pictures when I smiled, and I was getting really self-conscious about it, so I said, I will get some braces. They'd never been bad enough to have braces as a kid, unfortunately, because it would have been nice to get that out of the way when I was younger, but had them almost a year now. And when I first got them, they said 18 months to 2 years, so 6 months to another year left. Yeah, I think on the bottom I'm going to have to wear a retainer forever, or have a permanent retainer put in, because I'm pretty sure they'll go back exactly as bad as they were before if I don't. Both my parents have had similar, like, crowding on their bottom teeth. I think my dad had braces as a kid and they just moved back anyway, but I don't think my mom did. But we all had on the bottom where our 4 middle teeth were real crowded, and like one of them sort of jumped out. But in just a year, they're all straight down there. Like, no more weird turned canines or single tooth jumping out. But not done moving them yet. But I'm lucky to have not needed any kind of rubber bands yet, or spacers. Have a good bite. Just the metal brackets and wires. They'd said at the beginning that they might have to pull some of my teeth, but have not so far, and I think they've moved enough that they can tell that there's room for everything, so fingers crossed I don't have to have any pulled. What are you doing, Lionel? But enough about my silly teeth. Can't play with the crack toy because it's really hard to film and play at the same time. Did you do that yesterday?
What?
Play with the feather toy on camera?
Yeah, as best I could.
We'll give them a better show today.
Gotta go get some more litter.
Yeah. Go through litter fast here. Oh, I think Lily's too grumpy to be touched. You too grumpy to be touched? She always gets grumpy right here. So I'm afraid she's gonna have enough of it. What are you doing? Who was that? Oh, that was just the box popping back open. Nobody in here. Zelda. are you doing? You guys waiting for it?
Got a pretty good bucket collection going here.
Yeah, aren't you gonna use them to change litter?
Maybe eventually.
What are you doing?
Taking the lid off of it so I can stack it.
Okay. At home, I just scoop the dirty litter into an empty litter box and then put that with the garbage. We have 6 here, and he cleans them twice a day. So, not quite enough for 1 per cat plus an extra, but since they get cleaned twice a day, I think that helps. At home we either have 1 per cat or 1 per cat plus 1, and those are just cleaned once a day. They've definitely cut down on their excessive peeing and pooping as they've gotten older, though. I do not miss the litter boxes with the non-clumping litter and their gross little kitten poops. Oh, sorry, Lily. Hey, Lynette. No, no one was here. I smelled that when I came in too. Maybe someone made it for the road. Or maybe something in the gift bags smells like coffee.
I don't know. It smells like...
I kind of want to try the, what's the new one? Arm & Hammer Slide kind? Because that's like the bane of our existence. The clumping that gets stuck to the bottom or in the corners. And then as they use the litter boxes more and scratch up the bottoms, the clumps get stuck even worse. What, Doc?
We didn't do a very good job with this yesterday.
No.
Doc kept catching it twice. Guess I didn't have it attached as well as I should have. It came apart.
Someone had commented on one of the previous videos that you're supposed to let them catch it like 1/3 of the time or something. I think if we did that, they would have it destroyed in one sitting.
I don't mind some of them catching it, but Wilson and Doc and Hank,
They'll try to eat it.
Yeah. They don't let go.
We've also found that having metal scoops helps. Here we've got one metal scoop. I thought we had 2 of those little metal scoops. Well, I guess we just have the one.
Just one.
We've got like a small metal scoop here, and then at the house we've got a bigger metal scoop, so that helps a little bit with some of the clumps.
He
But
tries to grab and pull it in his mouth in one motion.
At home we have a couple of Buddha domes that we've had for a long time, and those scoops and the curved sides do not work very well together.
Oh. And Doc has claimed his first victory for today.
Nope. Sunglasses. Oh.
He's dumpy.
Did you catch that bird?
Pointing it at my shoes.
You say they were eating some kind of a ball this morning? Did you find a shredded up ball in the kitten room?
I haven't thoroughly inspected, but no.
Was it one of the soccer balls or just one of those like stuffed ball toys that they've ripped off of things? Some of their tunnels and scratchers have had like fabric, furry balls that were stuffed.
Uh-oh.
think the cubes have little brown
Oh, no.
stuffed balls too. Whatever's left of it, they probably tucked under the desk. That's where they put all their toys, their little cash.
Hang on, we'll twist it up here. Somehow.
You need to fix it.
I'm capable.
Are you?
No, apparently not. That's why it's not working anymore.
Had some like metallic plastic crinkly balls. I don't know if it was one of those. Hopefully no one ate too much of it.
Over here.
We don't check in on them as often when we're at home now since they're mostly safe most of the time, but obviously they still get into some things. They opened a drawer that one day, didn't they?
There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
They seem to enjoy trying to open it.
Whoa! Have to go see if we can. Whoa! That was loud. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he anticipates where it's going.
He's too good. I'll have to go see if I can find the remnants of it after we're done with this. Oh.
Right to you, Hank.
Yeah, we've put the, just about all the scratchers we get come with little bags of it, so we've got a whole stash here and at home. We've put it on their scratchers, the cardboard scratchers, and the round ball toys with the cardboard in the middle also. I think they all responded to it at least a little bit. One of ours at home doesn't eat the plastic bags, but when he's hungry, he goes and licks the plastic bag that we use as a liner in the bathroom. Like it's one of those little foot pedal trash cans, so we tuck a little grocery bag in it, and the edges hang over, and he goes in there and just starts licking it.
Good job, Lionel.
A long time ago, I think I bought some little containers of grow your own catnip and wheatgrass, maybe, but I totally forgot about them and left them in the closet until they weren't any good anymore. What are you guys knocking down over there? Oh, like in the garden section with the like vegetables and herbs and stuff. I'd have to get some of that.
Cat grass?
Catnip. They sell it at the home improvement stores in the garden section. We've seen the cat grass growing in little containers at PetSmart. I don't think we ever bought that either. And we can't have any flowers at home. Like, he'll get me flowers sometimes for birthdays, anniversaries, that kind of thing. But they have to stay at my office. Because we can't have flowers at home. Because everyone will eat them.
Stumpy, where'd you go?
We have some catnip bubbles. They don't work very well as bubbles, but Cats are sort of interested in them if I can make bubbles happen. And then, oh, sorry, poke you in the nose. And then if the bubbles don't really last very long and make just little sticky spots on the floor, they're interested in the catnip smell and the sticky spots. The extreme close-up.
Wilson.
He says, I'm a tiger.
Oh, gotta let it go.
Don't bite the feathers off.
Gotta let it go.
I don't think he has to catch it a third of the time. I'm not getting very good angles. Don't. She loves backflipping.
I'll let you catch it because I can get it away from you. Usually. You're just too good at this. Stop it. Like a bear.
Yeah, she does. She walks around like a circus bear. Older ladies just play so gently with it. It's that Stumpy over there in the darkness.
Just landed on
Poor Clara. Give me a turn. Behind me.
Sneak attack.
That's him. He's the king of the sneak attack.
Lily, don't forget Lily. She was excited about it a second ago. Which one, Connie? Doc is here. Lionel's over here.
She likes it best when it's moving in front of her like a bird would. She doesn't like it as much when it just hangs over her.
Oh, Stumpy's right here. But yeah, she was up on her hind legs a minute ago.
No, she won't do it again.
And yeah, she was over there a minute ago.
You missed him flailing. Like it was just out of his reach and his front paws were like, ah! Nope. Came for it. No.
Lily says me. I think Lily ate better today than she's eaten in a couple months. I'm gonna start putting her in a room by herself to eat. She seemed to appreciate that. She's just always so on edge, and I can't blame her because Stella's always lurking around and a threat to pounce on somebody. This morning, she was up here on this desk, and Clara was on top of this box right there. And Stella jumped up on the desk and had her cornered and was growling and carrying on, so I intervened and I picked Stella up and put her on the floor. And it just so happened that Zelda was right there next to the scratcher, and Stella jumped on her instead. And when she gets aggressive, she has to
Redirect it to somebody.
release her aggression on somebody else.
Cats at home are the same way. They're grumpy at somebody. Break them up, they'll be grumpy at you instead.
But Lily is ready for this to all be over. A little bit of both. I haven't seen a really, really bad fight between Stella and anybody, but she does hiss and growl and smacks at him and all that. It's mainly just chasing more than anything. Trying to establish her turf, I guess, which is apparently the entire floor.
Yeah. Well, she says the entire outside used to be my turf. Big cat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she's got to learn to coexist with everyone. Contrary to how it should have been, Lily and Stumpy were up here first. And in hindsight, if I had it all to do over again, I would have brought Stella in long before I did. But at that time, I didn't know it was even an option to bring them in and run a little rescue up here.
If you did that, we wouldn't have these guys.
That's true.
Just like if we didn't buy our house that we're always griping about, we wouldn't have at least 2 of the cats that we have.
Yeah, Rusty got lucky when he found us. So did Mabel. Yeah, she's a cute, sweet cat, despite the fact that she does not want you to pick her up.
You're missing it. Stop when he was just jumping up and down. Take a report. Ah!
Yeah, she never stops watching when the toy's being waved around. She doesn't always get in the mix, but she keeps her eye on it.
Cats at home. They got to play with the first jingly feathered one that came in the assortment before we brought it back up here. A couple of them were pretty obsessed with it. Like Wilson obsessed.
Yeah, Salem and Tabby. But like I say, despite not wanting to be held, she's very sweet. And she does like attention on her own terms. She comes to see me in the mornings, and periodically throughout the day she'll come over to my desk. She just doesn't want anybody to grab her or...
I don't like it if you've got something like bigger on your shoulder. Like a big jacket on.
This one, on the other hand, a big baby. Yeah, Zelda's over there. Yes, Lionel. Can I help you? She's gonna go lay with Stumpy, huh? Okay.
And Stumpy likes me more now than she did before. She was pretty okay with me when she had her kittens last summer, but then after that I didn't come around as often for a while until we had all these guys. Now she likes me again.
Wasn't a very good landing, Wilson. Are you tired now? Is that what this is? You're still watching it though. Oh, can I zoom? Hopefully she's not gonna knock that glass over. Even though it would probably be a relief because that glass is very disgusting. Somebody that drinks out of it doesn't seem to mind.
Start don't hurt.
Yeah, that's the official protein powder glass that doesn't get washed. Can I help you with something? Going back for more. It sounds like a sack of potatoes every time Lionel jumps.
Zelda, get down. Zelda. Oh, you gotta take it away.
Look out. Wilson was creeping. I know. I wish I could keep him, but there's just no way.
So aggressive. So aggressive. Only to his toys. Talk.
Yeah, you don't want to do that with Doc right there. Doc's trying to capitalize on Zelda catching it.
gotta do today?
Go to Walgreens.
Always something. Whoop, missed it. Don't do that.
I'm glad you didn't get clotheslined on that.
Ah. Oh, my feet. Don't hurt yourself.
You need to be careful. Just jump straight up. You don't have to jump across the room. I guess she's fine.
Smelling like stinky shoes. He says, I wasn't done. Lady. Oh, who clawed me? Probably Doc.
It's usually Doc.
Mm-hmm. Even though we cut his claws more than anyone else's.
Are you in a better mood now that you actually ate something today?
She seems in a happier mood. I guess we'll go ahead and start wrapping it up so we can head home and handle our other pet things and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I probably need to go to the grocery store because milk.
I don't absolutely need it right now, but you might for your cookies. Milk and cookies.
I bought that big bucket of shortbread cookies, so milk is mandatory.
Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you, Connie, Larry, Fern, Tina, Lynette.
Don't shut it off in the middle of it this time.
That was you, not me. I think that was everyone that was chatting. So thank you guys. Thank everyone else who was watching but not chatting. And we'll be back again to do it tomorrow. Say bye, Lionel. Lily says bye instead. Bye, guys. Oh, there we go. Bye, Lionel.